Today I'm going to show you how to create a banner using Google Drawings. First step is to name our banner after opening a brand new Google Drawings document, and we are going to call it banner. Next I'm going to adjust the zoom, and we'll set it to 50% because we're going to be creating a very big banner, and I want to be zoomed out far enough so I can see where I'm editing. Next step is scaling the size. Go to File, Page Setup, and switch from Standard 4:3 to a custom setup. We're going to switch from inches and we want to work in pixels. And a good banner size is 2000 by 400. You can obviously change whatever your preference. For me, this works perfectly. Gives you a lot of room to work with. Hit apply. And now we have a blank template for our banner. Next step is to add an image. I've already downloaded an image that I found from a stock website. You could also search on the web using Google or upload from your computer if you find a good background image. I'm going to get mine from my drive. You'll notice that the image does not fit the banner yet, so we have to stretch the corners to format it. I'm going to stretch it until I reach that far right corner. You'll see that little red line indicator. And then I'm going to use this top left corner to stretch just a little bit more to reach that left corner. Now I'm going to bring my image up. And you notice I went to the side a little bit, but I can always recenter it. The line will show me that I'm recentered. Finally, we're going to crop the image so that it fits into our banner. So I'm going to double click the image with my mouse, and you'll see these black bars show up. These are crop bars, and we're only going to be working with the top and bottom one. So we're going to drag the top bar down till we see that red line. And then we'll repeat the same down here. Now I don't know why no red line shows up, but in our case it's going to flicker a little bit. You'll see it kind of snaps into place right there. And this gives a preview of what your crop will look like. So now I'm going to take my image and just drag it up a little bit until I like what I see. And I think I'll keep it right there. Now I'm going to hit enter. So we have our background in place on our banner. It's already looking pretty nice. Now let's add the text. So I'm going to put a text box here by selecting the text tool. I'm going to click and drag it somewhere on my banner. You get to choose wherever you want to put it. I'm going to type in the name of my class, and you can see it's very tiny right now because we're working on a very big canvas. So I'm going to highlight the text, increase the font size as big as it goes. And now I'm going to work on changing the style of the text. White works best. And then for fonts, I've been really enjoying using this Poppins font. And I'm also going to change it to Poppins Bold. And I think that looks nice. Next, we're going to format and add a drop shadow. Any white text that has a black outline or a black shadow will appear well over any image. And you'll see how this looks in a second here once I select, after selecting format options, after clicking on the text, this menu pops up. Select drop shadow. You don't really see too much of a difference yet. So this drop down the menu here. Crank transparency from 50, I believe it's at 50, all the way down to 0 so that we get full effect. And then I'm going to change the distance. I'm going to put it up to, and you can actually click on it and use your arrow key. And I'll put it up to 7. And now you can see the difference here. If I were to take it off, you can see there's a definite difference, and it emphasizes that text. So I can select and move the text around a bit. Finally, I'm going to put my name, so let's add another text box. And yet again, we have to add color, change the font, change the size. In this case, I'm going to make it a little smaller. So I'm going to work with smaller text size. That way the focus is on drama and not me. So I'm going to go with, I think I like 40. I think 40 usually works well for me. And then I'm also going to do the drop shadow, transparency 0, distance we'll do 7 again so that it matches the top. And now I can click and drag this text wherever I want. I think that looks nice. And there you have a basic banner that you can use in all of your classes. Obviously, you can get more detailed and add more graphics as you go. Last step that you need to do here is to download it to your computer, and then you can upload it to Canvas. So go to File, Download, and then I would select the PNG image. JPEG and PNG are the two image types here. PNG is going to give you a better quality image. That'll download to your computer, and then you can upload that to Canvas. You can also use Google Drawings to create a button. To do that, we'll go to File, and we'll create a new drawing. Again, this is the basic template. I'm going to adjust the page setup, and in this case, it's not going to be so big. So we're going to go to Custom Pixels again, and I'm going to set it to 200 by 200. Pretty big here because we're zoomed in a lot, so I'm going to zoom out again, and this time I think 100% is going to work well with buttons. And here's your blank template for a button. You can insert images from the web. So if you want to look up mail, and you can see there's mail icons. So maybe I like this mail icon. I'll select it, I'll insert it. And now I can save this as just a mail button. Same thing that we did before, File, Download, PNG. And this part here is transparent, so you will not see this, the checkered boxes show up on Canvas. Hope this helps everyone. Have a good day.